What's up, guys? It's They Coming, and today we're here for a special war recap of the Boston Tea Party and Ireland teaming up for, I guess, some of our pre-CWL Lite war practice. Ireland and Boston Tea Party have come together as part of our clan family to make it into the CWL Lite, and we found out recently that we have been accepted. We are super excited about this opportunity, and we decided, okay, well, if we're going to be doing this in the CWL Lite, we should probably start doing this more, just so that we're comfortable with more comfortable with each other, and sort of the pace of war, and just generally, just becoming more of a cohesive unit during this time. So, anyways, guys. Let's go ahead and get right to this recap. I have 6 attacks for you today, and we're going to start up towards the top and work our way down. I've picked 3 from Ireland and 3 from the Boston Tea Party. So anyways, as you can see, we crushed this clan 82 to 75, 91% to 87%. This clan was actually kind of interesting. In their description, when we matched them, they said, "Wow, good luck, Ireland. Congrats on making the CWL Lite." So that was kind of cool to see that. But they also wrote, "Go easy on us, I promise we're nice people." And so, whatever. So that was kind of interesting to see that. But let's get right to it. We spanked the pants off them. Let's see, how many Town Hall 10s did we triple? I think we tripled 1, 2, 3. 3 Town Hall 10s tripled. 2 of the Town Hall 11s doubled, and actually the number 1, a 62% 1-star. Obviously, that's something that we really want to work on. We got to be able to 2-star those Town Hall 11s when we're in the CWL Lite. So let's go ahead and start with number 7, TIF star going in. So I had to show this attack because I actually, after I 3-starred my attack, I had to scout this base. This was my assignment, and it was instructed to me to queen walk from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock here with the intention of dropping some extra air troops to test for air traps, because I think her TIF star's original plan was to do a queen walk there, and they did not want their healers to get shot down. So I made sure, and I did a queen walk there, dropped a baby dragon and some loons up here, and found that a ton of the air traps were actually up on that top side of the base. So that was a really valuable scout to have, and they ended up completely changing the plan. No queen walk at all. Check it out. The raid lasted 1 minute and 40 seconds, and this is just a quad la loon, and he doesn't lure the CC because we figured out there was a hound, and doesn't even worry about killing the queen. He's just gonna send 4 lava hounds and a ton of balloons and 3-star this base. Just loons in, hastes around, trying to get on top of these infernos as quickly as possible. A rage down in the core, and he's gonna drop a skeleton spell inside of a rage. Now that skeleton spell is gonna help to take care of the queen, clear out the town hall, and just help sort of clear out that core as efficiently as possible. He doesn't quite shut down the clan castle, which is what I think he was trying to do with that Skelly spell. But meanwhile, he's dropped his queen on at 3 o'clock with the king, basically just to try to get in and clear out some more trash. They don't actually contribute anything to the kill squad portion of this attack. The royals were basically swagged. These troops that were remaining could have cleaned up in the remaining minute and 20 seconds of that raid. But anyways, 3-starred the crap out of it. Hound and Loon do end up coming out of the clan castle that has, I think, probably like 100 HP left. So that was kind of funny that actually happened, but 4-star it, or 4x it. Nice job to TIF star. Pleasure warring with you. Looking forward to quite a bit more in the CWL Lite. Let's move on to the next attack. Minkus Maximus going in on number 11 here with the AQ Charge La Lune. He gets a really, really great entry with his queen over here at the 9 o'clock position, using some troops to funnel her in. Drops that minion and an archer on that corner hut, just so the queen is not drawn out for any reason and sort of mess with her pathing. Those troops are going to take out the laboratory there. And in just a moment, I think the baby dragon, yep, there's the baby dragon to funnel to the top side. And there's the king to continue to funnel the bottom side. The king did not get a ton of value in this raid, but here's the queen. Here's the healers. He's going to charge her into this AD compartment here. One test wall breaker. All defenses are distracted. He's going to go ahead and drop the other two to just bust down this wall. Excellent. Good job on that. So the king has had to pop the ability. He's going to beat through the wall. I think get 2 structures and die to the king, but that's going to be fine. The king has no impact on this raid. Rage down to deal with the queen and the air defense. She's going to step up a little bit further in just a second and get that CC pull. There it is. Okay, poison down. CC will be dealt with. Skelly Trap comes out inside of the poison, so that works out nicely for him. Baby Dragon is now being targeted. That's the only real threat, and the witch is going to die as well. So now that that's happened, he's starting some loons down here just to get an early start, and the first Lava Hound. Queen is going to help take out some more defenses there and actually end up killing the king and then stepping up to finish off that second air defense. So nice there. She steps up, bam, bam, bam. He's got haste for these loons all the way around. Onto the archer tower, continuing to make his way around. Now he's got 7 loons left and still, a decent chunk of this base to handle, so he's got to be really careful with how he chooses to deploy these. That AD does go down, that's important. And steps up to the last AD here. Excuse me, that's not even an AD, that's a Tesla, because all the ADs are down at this point. But look at that single target Inferno. It's going to get 1 balloon at a time, and actually at the last second, lock onto this Hound. This is a hilarious interaction. Lock onto the Hound. The freeze spell freezes the group of loons in time for this Inferno Tower to pop the Lava Hound. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. That ended up actually helping him in the end. So good job to Minkus Maximus running that. Swags the queen. Ability not even needed. A poison and a wall breaker. Good job, brother. Looking forward to doing some more wars with you in the CWL Lite. Let's move down to Shaka taking out number 13 here. Shaka is bringing the, this is a Town Hall 9 attack, the Laloon. And he basically swags his heroes here. And this is something that I thought was awesome. This base you've seen on the internet a lot if you're in the competitive community. Internet bases don't work, guys. They simply don't. He's got the one Hound that's already been blown up pretty quickly. He's got a haste spell to get through this Tesla farm and on this AD. And meanwhile, he's brought in his second Hound, another haste on those defenses, working into the next AD, but they take a little bit of a detour. That's going to be fine, though. First Hound will pop. Second Hound will pop soon after. Can those loons get over in time? Can they make it? Can they make it? Looks like they will. And bang. Okay, so now the next Hound is coming down. This is the third or fourth Hound. I forget if this is a 4 or a 5 Laloon. So anyways, here we go. Loons slowly making their way over. He's got some time. He's gonna haste there, haste to the mortar, and those loons some are gonna split and hit that AD. And the last Lava Hound is coming in on this bottom section. He's gonna rage this compartment because there is a wizard tower, and 2 Teslas, and just finishing off this compartment. Now look what he's got left. He's got a load of balloons, and he's gonna make it into this final compartment with just so much left. He's got a skeleton spell in the bag. He's got a poison and 1 haste in this bag. He decides to drop his king. Now the king really does not much at all here. I think he might destroy 1 structure, but look, the queen is distracted by pups. And at this point, I would have dropped that skeleton spell, because a queen can shut this kind of thing down. But look, the pups are flying over. She's dead so quickly. She just evaporated. He more or less swags that queen. He's got some cleanup wizards down there. The queen, I think, destroys like 3 buildings in this raid, and the king gets 1. So this was a pretty dominant attack on a base that you should not be running if you're going up against good clans. Anyways, good job, Shaka. Moving on to the next attack. This attack is actually my attack on number 14, using my favorite troop in the game right now, the Baby Dragon. And it is going to be a Gobo Baby. Now, I decided to enter on this bottom left side and to jump in. I have 2 jumps, 1 rage, and 1 heal. I dropped the 2 golems to, just basically establish a funnel for the king, queen, and bowlers to walk in. And that's gonna form up just nicely here. King down, queen down, jump down, and bowlers down behind, or extra golem and bowlers down behind that. So they're going in, they have a nice tanky front line for when this CC comes out, and also to tank this queen. The king unfortunately does get ahead. Maybe I should have waited to drop him some. I think I make that mistake a lot, actually. I gotta stop doing that. So then here goes the rage. The bowlers are gonna step up further, and the heal. So those bowlers and those golems are in the perfect position right now. They're exactly where I want them to be. So everything is looking awesome. The bowlers are chucking rocks, getting that 3rd air defense on a skip up there. That expo is down, and now there's just really not that much left, and I got 8 baby dragons in the bag. I've already started to do the cleanup work around the sides. Unfortunately, these golems decided to detour because there was 1 defense left here, and that jump spell did bridge the gap, so they were able to go that way. A little bit unfortunate, but it ends up not mattering at all. So anyways, we got some baby dragons slowly coming in. I'm not trying to rush this. I'm wanting to keep them spread out so that I can get that double damage buff that they get when they are not close to other baby dragons or other air troops. So that's looking fine. The 80 goes down to the queen there. I start to drop more baby dragons up on this side. And I'm just, notice how I'm spreading them out. This is not something where I need to keep them super tight together. And I still got 3 in the bag. Finally, the queen is beat through that wall. The golems have stepped up to do some tanking. There's some bowlers there, but I think the splash tower will actually get these bowlers. Yeah, unfortunately, that is taken out there. So queen, I decided to pop the special ability, take those 2 defenses, and get that wizard tower with the queen. Meanwhile, that baby dragon will die. I drop 1 more. And, just waiting for these baby dragons to close in. And at this point, the base is cooked. There's nothing that will stop that baby dragon from taking that archer tower. I swag a baby dragon, a wizard, and a minion on the bottom of the base. So I'm really loving the baby dragon on the back end, guys. I just gotta say it. Hogs are awesome, and I will still use them. But the more and more I look at bases, if I'm able to get that many air defenses with a kill squad, I'm gonna use those baby dragons on the back end. So let's keep going down. Now this is actually one of Boston Tea Party's founding members, Boston Beer Party. He is back and in action, and we are super excited to have him in. He was able to get some of his real life stuff taken care of and achieve that balance that he was wanting, and he is back in the game. So this attack, man, I was watching this, and when I'm watching, I'm thinking, okay, he's losing baby dragons to things he shouldn't be losing them to. I don't know about this attack. But it ends up working out, and you gotta see. This is just to prove that the healer, P.E.K.K.A, bowler strategy is so strong. You're gonna notice something right away, right? He has the CC bowlers, but he hasn't dropped them, right? He forgets to drop his CC bowlers. And I'm watching this live and I'm thinking, dude, how is this gonna work? You've missed a big part of what makes this push so darn powerful, but he ends up pulling it out, right? He's decided to start some baby dragons at the top, and they immediately get shot down by these air defenses. This is one thing that I did not think was that great, was just his use of the baby dragon. He basically drops these baby dragons in range directly of an air defense. They will get 1 structure and instantly die. So not the best use of the babies, but man, this kill squad, these P.E.K.K.As and these King are just continue to crush it. The healers finally go down, but he's still got a heal spell in the bag, and that is for this instance. If all the healers were to get nuked by seeking air mines, or mispathing like this, or not being able to handle the air defenses, this is the stage of the attack where you drop that heal spell, and it's able to keep those P.E.K.K.As all the way up to full, assist your King, and just allow everything to come together. Meanwhile, he decides to drop his bowlers for cleanup on the bottom right. So it ends up working out. It pays off in some way. Cool, he loses 1 to that archer tower. The P.E.K.K.A will now be tanking from now until the end of time. Good job on that. He has 1 baby dragon that he had left in the camps. It's gonna go up, immediately be taken out by a seeking air mine, I think in just a moment. Where's that seeking air mine? There it is. But there's just too much. I mean, he's got, what is that? He's got 2 or 3 P.E.K.K.As left. He's got all his 4 of his 5 bowlers up. His queen is still alive. and there's just nothing left in this base. This just goes to show that, you know, the base just wasn't a very good base. You know, it's one of these symmetrical base. You know, I don't even know why people do this anymore. These symmetrical style bases, guys, they don't work. People dissect them. People, you know, they're just too easy to hit. So if you're running a symmetrical base like this, unless you're like a Town Hall 11 or maybe a Town Hall 10, you're not doing it right. It's not gonna protect you against 3 stars as well as you think it might. Moving on, for the last attack of this recap, it's gonna be Blacob taking on number 18 here. He's bringing the Gobo Lalo, and he's only bringing 1 golem in this composition, but he gets such a great push with just 1 golem, and I thought that was so awesome. Usually, when I'm trying to push into a base, it makes me really nervous just to take 1 golem. That is unless I'm running like a bunch of Valks behind it. But here, you know, he just takes 1 golem, and he's just gonna slowly roll this in. The Ice Wizard deployment on that cannon was really cool, just to slow down some damage. Unfortunately, he steps up before the golem, and he only gets 2 shots off on the archer tower, so not the most value in the world there, but kind of interesting. You know, it just goes to show that this troop here just isn't that great. They would have to do something to tweak this troop in particular in order to make this, you know, a viable choice over other meta troops right now. So he's dropped the Rage and the Jump. He's gonna get over to that King and this Tesla farm in the middle. Also, there's that AD that will quickly be taken down. That's looking hot, and that's all he needs. You know, maybe he was thinking, maybe I can get over to that 3rd AD there, but that's, you know, it's not necessary. So he's got 2 Hounds already going in, already on that AD. He's dropped 1 haste spell. Boom! Look at those defenses grouped up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 haste spell instantly allows 4 balloons to take out 4 structures. Excellent value on those loons there. First Hound goes down, it pops, flies over to the AD. The next Hound is dropped, and meanwhile, he's got some loons to come in, haste in on the last compartment. Meanwhile, Queen is still alive. She's being tanked for by that Golemite right there. That's really hot. Guys, he smokes this base. Oh my gosh. 4 exit. Blacob, glad to see you back in the Boston Tea Party, also having taken an absence for a while. I really appreciate having Blacob back. You know, he's a really solid player. He's someone that's really helped me sort of piece together some difficult attacks in the past, and I'm really glad to have him back now for some of these voice chat sessions. Anyways, guys, this has been a special war recap with the Boston Tea Party and Ireland, our CWL family partner for the CWL Lite that will be starting pretty soon. I think this weekend, actually, our first matchup. So anyways, be on the lookout for more of these combined war recaps. I really sincerely enjoyed getting to interact with this clan more, and I've always enjoyed getting to interact with Ireland. Anyways, take care, guys. See you later.